Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be testing out the new NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop Concealer. So if you want to see how this product works, then just keep watching. I know I look scary and like dead because of my eyes, because I only have foundation on so that we can try this. It's the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop Concealer. As far as I know, it's fairly new. I know the foundation came out not that long ago. I don't think this came out at the same time though. So I did buy mine at Ulta. It is $8.49. So it looks like they have 24 shades. I have the shade Alabaster, which is white. So it's supposed to be a lightweight liquid that won't transfer and has 3 major complexion musts covered. You can use it, okay, so it's blendable, it's a matte formula, it's supposed to last for up to 24 hours. Yeah, so let's just go ahead and use it. It's a little dark. No, that's sad. Alabaster is dark for me. But it's because this foundation I'm trying is really, really fair. I've never had a foundation this fair. It's the Smashbox Studio Skin 15-Hour Wear Hydrating Foundation. This is in the shade 0.01, which is the fairest, I think. So this is pulling out really yellow tone compared to that foundation, but this is yellow tone on its own. But just having it against that foundation is really bringing out the yellowness. That's okay. It's alright. So I'm going to get my powder ready and let this kind of sit a little. I normally let all of my concealers sit just a little bit so that they get more full coverage. I'm not going to put it anywhere else but under my eyes since it isn't the right tone or color for me, or since it isn't the right shade for me. Let's do one side with the sponge and one side with a brush. For the other side, I am going to use a brush to pat this out, just to see if it does any difference for coverage. I need the sponge. With a brush, it's just a little too thick, so I shouldn't have put as much if I wanted to use the brush, because it spreads like crazy. Let me zoom you in so you can see what's going on. Okay, so I hope you can see this, but it looks pretty good right now. I have my normal creasing happening that is just not going to go away. I have creases under there, but I don't think it's going into them any more than a typical concealer. So as of right now, I like this side with the sponge, the feeling of it better, just because I like but I like the coverage of the side with the brush. So if I did this again, I would use less product and use the brush instead to get the kind of coverage I want. Because right now, because I use so much with the brush, I can feel it sitting here. Like it feels heavy, whereas this side doesn't because the sponge soaked up a lot of it. So I'm going to go throughout the rest of my day, finish doing my makeup, and then we'll come back at the end of the day and do a final check-in. Okay, so it's now a completely different day. I have a different setup that's in the process. So I've actually had this makeup on now for 14 hours. I put it on at about 7 o'clock. It's now almost 10, so actually it's been almost 15 hours. So I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you in so you can see what's going on. So as you can see, after 15 hours, it's definitely creasing right here and here, but honestly, for 15 hours, I think it looks pretty good. My mascara is going everywhere though. So overall, I actually think this concealer is really good. It held up really nicely for 15 hours. I do have dry skin, but I don't think my under eyes are too terribly dry. They're not the greatest. But I think it held up really nicely. I think this is a really good concealer, especially for the price tag. So yeah, that's all I have for this video. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.